Hi, my name is Karen Johnson, and I am the chair of the Elementary Middle School Science Olympiad program. And I'm here with Don Anzac, who is the chair-elect. We're going to go through some information for setting up your own Science Olympiad and also preparing to apply for the grant.
If you're going to set up a Science Olympiad program in your school, we have some elements for your consideration. Number one is, what are the grade levels that are going to be involved? Our programs generally run from elementary up through 7th grade of middle school. You could do 8th grade depending on how your middle school runs. Also, do you have a small school or is it a fairly large school? Also, volunteers. You want to make sure that you are able to get other teachers involved in your school as well as parent volunteers. I also know that some schools use high school students to come down and work as volunteers, and other schools use higher grades to help as volunteers. And also, we would like you to be focused on growing your Olympiad. If you're going to start out small the first year, maybe in the second and third year, you want to grow the size of your Olympiad.
So on our website, we have 3 videos, each done by a seasoned Science Olympiad coordinator. So from these, you'll get a different perspective, between a small school, a large school, a 1-day Olympiad, a 4-day Olympiad, so that you can get an idea of how things can grow over the years. In this table, you can see some of the information that I've taken from the 3 presentations, but we really encourage you to watch the presentations because we really do think you'll get a lot out of that. And hopefully it would set your mind at ease at being able to start your own Olympiad. Some of the things that were in common though, I loved how in each of the videos, they emphasized the fact that the sportsmanship or team spirit award is the most coveted award among students.
And also, please note that when you're setting up your Olympiad, we really encourage you to use an Olympiad that's all-inclusive. It's all students of all abilities, and this is not to be used for enrichment purposes only.
Another note too, and we'll talk about the grant application later, but all of these presenters have been recipients of the grants over the years.
When you're working through the grant application process, we encourage you to follow the application's directions very carefully, please. Note that the application deadline is January 28th of 2022. Use only our 3 approved vendors, and that is NASCO, Classroom Direct, and VWR. We encourage you not to order on your own. Order through us. Once you send us your grant application, when it's finished, we will place the orders for you. Be sure that on each vendor page, you only list 1 vendor for each. So in other words, if you're going to use all 3 companies, you will have 3 pages that you are going to submit to us as a part of the application process. Also, keep in mind, we do not fund bins, lab coats, general school supplies, fees for guest speakers, storage items, t-shirts, AV equipment. We will not supply money for that type of equipment.
So for some further information, if you like, I've included on this slide the web address for the official Science Olympiad website. And then also there is a manual that typically we would be able to give out at an in-person workshop. Because we're not able to do that, I've included the link here where you can go to the Science Olympiad store to buy the elementary school manual, or you can actually get it as a digital version.
And of course, due to COVID issues this year and a substitute teacher shortage, we're doing this workshop virtual. Generally, we have it in person, and we're hoping that this coming year, in November of 2022, we will have our in-person teacher workshop again. As Karen mentioned, please take the time to view all three presentations by our seasoned Olympiad coordinators. They will share valuable information with you that will help you set up your own Olympiad. The presentation and the grant applications will be posted on our website as well. And please do not hesitate to reach out to the following people that we have listed with their email addresses. They will answer any questions that you have along the way about how to set up your Science Olympiad, or even if you get started with your Olympiad and you run into a problem, these people will help you answer any of those questions.